back goes 2 and 1-1. 20 minutes on the clock. Curry sending it around to the land. Chipped up there against the board. Hubbard sends it back around. Picked up by Devin Grant. But now it's the lead. Lead tries to get it back. Picked it up. Courtney picked up by Cavaliers. Big shot. Down the back and around. Picked up by Cavaliers right out front.
Oh, I can't. I can't hear Amanda. Sorry, Kendra. I popped up the mic as I was in between periods. So here we are, back on second period, 1-1 game. Cavaliers dominating in our zone here for the start of the period. Starting line here, having a hard time getting it back out, but we will get a shot off and saved by Rocca. I knew I was going to do that too, John. I put it up I remember to put that back down. All right, so minute 20 into the first period, and we're only getting to our first shift change because we were being dominated in our zone. Masters and Nelson on D. Landon Gallant, Milne, and McLeod on the ice. Face-off comes out there. Landon Gallant tries to pick it up, but gets Cavaliers, send it right back into our zone. Nelson up there against the boards. Nelson backhands it up to McLeod. McLeod tries to get it across, but blocked by some Cavalier skates. Picked up by Landon Gallant there. Landon going to try to just chip it in and have Milne chase it in. Cavaliers goalie sends it back around. Held up there on the boards. But Cavaliers pick it up as Masters takes his guy down, but Cavaliers turn it around again. Nelson going to get there. Nelson up around the boards. Landon Gallant has it. He tries to chip it out. Held in at the blue line. Masters has it. Masters sends long and across to McLeod, but it gets stuck up in the ref's skates. So all McLeod tries to send it in again, and once again goes into the ref's skates. So Cavaliers pick it up as we just stood there and watched it. And a shot comes off and saved by Rocca. Nobody knew where that was. So we'll go for another full shift change here. Drake and Mason on D, Calp, Trites, and Kirsten. Puck comes out to the Cavaliers. Cavaliers have it here. Off of Calp's skates. Drake tries to get it around. Held up on the boards by Cavaliers. They take another shot. Drake gets there, but Cavaliers send it around. Cavaliers holding it on their D line, take another shot. It gets deflected back behind the net. They send it up the middle, over to Calp. Calp going to take it wide. Calp going in. He's going to have to skate fast. He gets there. Calp gets down up against the boards. Kirsten has it. Cavaliers take control again. Trites in there with the battle. Cavaliers one-on-one here with Break. Shot goes up and into the net. Full shift change here again. Cormier, Reed, Hubbard on the ice with Devin Gallant and Curry. Puck's out. Cavaliers have it. Cavaliers try to take a shot off. Gets deflected off Reed's skate, and you can definitely felt that. Gets deflected off Curry as they still battle in front of the net. Curry has it there. Reed still can't skate, but he's not getting off the ice there. Reed still struggling. He's going to have to get off. McKenna comes in. Hubbard gets the pass up the middle, but he gets knocked down. Curry tries to send it back out, but it gets kept in. Picked up by McKenna there. McKenna tries to get through. Devin Gallant sending it up there. Cavaliers turn it around in the middle, picking up those passes. Getting a battle by Cormier. turned around there, but Cavaliers still have it. Cavaliers lining it up, take a shot. Big save there by Rocca. So we'll finish the forward shift change here. And a D-line change as well. So Gallant, Milne, McLeod on the ice, and Masters and Nelson.
Oh yeah, the song just screams on.
Right? Nelson battling there up against the boards, held in by Cavaliers, turned all the way around. Masters tries to backhand it up. Landing in there to fight. Masters has it again. Masters sends it around to Nelson. Nelson looking, he sends it up. That's going to get sent down, and they will have an icing call there. So face off back here in your KV Knights. Face-off comes out, goes back to Nelson. Nelson's digging it around, he tries to get it. Masters coming in to help there. Masters sends his up to McLeod. McLeod tries to chip it out, but Cavaliers still have it. McLeod battling up against boards. Cavaliers have it. Masters tries to get his guy. Nelson tries to chip it up, but Cavaliers again still have it as they get a shot off. Cavaliers taking it around the net, right out front. Masters gets knocked down by his guy. And backhanded shots. Oh my goodness, it's messy out front, but they're going to blow that down. Looks like we've got two heading to the box right now. No, maybe, yeah, they should both be going. Only one? Why does he go? Because they can't keep their mouth shut. Alright, so actually only Nelson's going to the box after that scuffle in front. So that'll put us on the penalty kill here. Mason, Brake, Cormier, and Cochran on the ice. Cochran tries to pick that up. Cochran's going to send it all the way down the ice. That's a 4-minute. Oh, we
Jackson Nelson, goal line for hit contact at 4 minutes, 33 seconds.
You didn't hear that? That was a double minor for head contact.
You know, Jackson Nelson would be now for the first pass, accompanied time for us alone.
So we've got our work cut out for us here for the next 3.5 minutes. Cavaliers setting up their play here, driving it in quickly as they go against Mason and Brake here. Tying them up against the boards, gets sent around the net. Mason's going to try to get there first. Gets a little piece of it, but it gets sent up to the D line. Cormier gets a good piece and sends it back out of the zone. Cavaliers sending it back up as they go wide, but it's going to be offside. Face-off there, gets held up. Cavaliers sending it up in the neutral zone here. Cavaliers taking it in. We have a bit of a shift change happened here with Curry and Gallant on now. Reed and Milne. Cavaliers setting it up here, back around to their blue line, going wide. Over across. They're going to take a shot. Ooh, deflected off the back of one of their guys, and it gets sent down the ice. Our previous games against the Cavaliers, November 25th, we did beat them 5-4. I believe that was a shootout or overtime win, and then December 14th, they won in an overtime win, 3-2. So we have had quite the battle with this team this season. Cormier's setting it back up here, going out across blue line to blue. Back up here, up the middle as they take a shot. Big save there. Reed's going to backhand it down the ice. That's the first 2 minutes of that penalty killed as your 2 forward line goes for a shift. Cormier and Hubbard back on. No icing there as it does get tipped by us. Number 16, Cedric Cormier for the Cavaliers is on the ice here. He is their number 1 score leader with 22 goals and actually 22 assists. That's number 16 here who's about to take a shot. 16 goes right up front. Big save by Rocca. Cormier actually stays on the ice for them. Again, their number 1 points getter here is not coming off the ice on this power play. Cormier taking that face off there, right out front. Oh, big shot, but also a great save there by Rocca. Again, we go across the blue line here as Cavaliers step in, blocked off some skates there. Cal manages to get it up and down the ice. Great play there. We've got Brake and Mason on D here. Cavaliers looking to set right across, left wide open. That number 16 gets his shot off, but saved by Rocca.
De sortir au biais de 50-50. Le prix cet après-midi ou ce soir se trouve $286. The 50-50 price this afternoon is $286.
Cavaliers sending across. They get tied up. They're going to send it around the boards here. Blue line to blue line here. 16 Cormier picking it up. Right out front. Ooh, gets tied up. Great coverage there by McLeod. It gets sent down the ice.
6-3-3-2-4-8-6. For $286.
Number 16 coming in hot and ooh, deflected off. Save there and net was off a bit, but Rocca put it back on, and that's a 4-minute penalty kill. Killed by your KV Knights. Cavaliers picking it up, trying to set things up in the middle again. Drop back and deflected there by Rocca, getting some big saves in. McLeod has it. McLeod over to Glant. Glant's going to have to skate in there with it. Landon Glant looking. He gets poke checked away. Up there against the boards. Getting a battle by McLeod. Nelson and Masters back in the ice here as Nelson comes off his penalty kill. Or off his penalty, I should say. All right, we got Cormier, Reed, and Hubbard on your forward line. Puck is back. Face-off won by Cavaliers. They try to get it up there. Reed gets a stick on it, sends it back around the net. Reed gets knocked right down. Nelson holds his guy up, gets taken down, but Masters is able to turn it around, sends it to Cormier. Cormier across to Reed. Reed takes a shot, goes wide and around. Nelson takes his guy out, but can't get to the puck. Masters going to chase it deep in our zone. Masters over to Hubbard. Hubbard looking. Hubbard going to skate through. Hubbard gets through. Hubbard going in. Hubbard tries to skate through. He gets tied up by 2 guys, and that's going to be a penalty. Oh, Cormier almost got a shot off there. Back to Nelson. Masters, it's out of the zone. Oh, Masters gets taken down right in the head. He's down on the ice. And they're finally going to get called for their penalty when they should be getting 2. Are they getting 1 or 2? We got 2 hands up. Should be 2. Yeah. So, one play and 2 Cavaliers in the box as we go for a 2-minute 5-on-3. Puck is out. Devin Glenn has it. Devin over to Landon, back to Devin. Devin to Reed. Reed over to Cormier and tries to pass it right up the middle, and Cavaliers send it all the way down. Looking to set up a play again here on our 5-on-3. Kalp trying to take it through. Kalp gets destroyed against the boards. Devin Gallant over to Reed. Reed to Devin. Devin to Reed. Oh, guys, come on. 5-on-3, let's go. Over to Reed. Reed takes a shot, gets deflected by some skates. Cavaliers trying to tie it up there. We come away with it. Kalp over to Devin Gallant, over to Gallant. Oh, right out front. Shoot. Oh. Over to Reed. Reed back to Devin Gallant. Over to... takes a shot. Right out front. Big pad save there. Kalp has it behind the net. Kalp backhands it to Reed. 45 seconds left in this power play. Devin Gallant has it. Over to Reed. Reed takes a shot. Woo! And he scores! Second goal of the game.
Do you like my sword, 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 my diamond sword, sword? You cannot afford, fold my diamond sword, sword. Even if you could, I have a...
And your KB Knights take advantage of the 5-on-3 power play with Christian Reed scoring 122 into that power play. So we still have 5-on-4 for 38 seconds. And we've got power play 2 on the ice here.
Goal scored by number 9, Christian Reed. Assist to number 16, Jack Kalp. And number 11, Devin Gallant.
So
11 minutes, 33 seconds.
Devin Gallant and Jack Kalp get the assist.
Monté par le numéro 9, Christian Reed, assisté du numéro 16, Jack Kalp, et du numéro 11, Devin Gallant.
Hubbard trying to skate it through, can't get through. He's going to go. McLeod picks up the deflected pass. Trites has it, back to Hubbard. Hubbard across to Trites, but Cavaliers pick it up and turn it around. Masters takes his guy through. Got a stick up in the air. Masters has it. Masters across to Hubbard. Hubbard goes in, and we're going to be offside. And that will be the end of a power play. Kirsten, Kalp, and Cochran on your forward line. Masters and Nelson on D. Cavaliers taking it across the line, get past Nelson there, and they're going to get a shot, but we're going to get a penalty back on Nelson. Nelson did have a hooking penalty there. He's wondering why, but it was very clear. So we are going back on a 2-minute penalty kill.
Félicitations à Jean-Marc Cormier qui vient de gagner de 50-50. Congratulations, Jean-Marc Cormier, 50-50 winner.
Curry and Gallant on your ice here with Cochran and Reed. Curry trying to hold it up against the boards there, getting some help from Cochran. Cochran trying to push his guy, but Cavaliers have it. Cavaliers going to try to get a shot off here. They get, oh! Cavaliers get a shot, and unfortunately the deflection off Curry's back results in a goal. So they'll get the shot, but Curry for the assist. So we've got a 2-2 hockey game, 7:17 left in the second period, and it's been a battle.
Deuxième but, les cavaliers vont dépendre du numéro 22, Michael Robichaud-Cormier. Assisté du numéro 17, et du numéro 15, Nicolas.
McKenna landing a land and Milne on the ice here. Milne going for the body, or sorry, McKenna going for the body more than the puck here. Cavaliers get all the way through our team and saved by Rocca there. Gets sent up. McKenna with the breakaway. McKenna coming in. Oh, shot right off the goalie. He gets tied up against the boards. Trying to get it turned around. Who's going to get that? We've got another penalty. Oh, my God. So once again, we have refs with 2 arms up in the air, which means 2 penalties are coming. And both of those, I think, are going to be against your KV Knights. They need to stop their guys talking.
So glad we all drive up for this.
So looks like Trites is going to go in the box. The original penalty looked like a 4-minute on McKenna, and then he was ejected after some banter back and forth with the other team. It is unfortunate because the other team was certainly goading him on, and they haven't made any other calls against the other team.
The original penalty was against him for tripping.
Well, I'm just like, there were 2 penalties, and then they didn't blow the whistle.
McKenna thought there was a penalty against him, but it really wasn't.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Then he added some.
exactly what he got.
Then he
Yeah.
added. Then he
So
felt
it
like
was
he
an
needed
original tripling penalty, we believe, which has put somebody in the box.
to- Who?
In the box, the other guy. 17.
Oh, I don't know.
No, I
No.
think it's 7. Something like that. Looked like a 7 to me. Whatever. He's on the board now, he's not. What are they doing?
I'm running the corners.
What is the game? 5 on 3?
It's not 5-on-3. Sorry, folks, just trying to listen to hear what's happening here. There's certainly some discussion amongst coaches. The Cavalier team thinks it should be 5-on-3, which it is not. It is a 5-on-4. We've got Brake, Mason, Cormier, and McLeod on the ice right now for your KV Knights. And it is a 4-minute penalty we're killing, though. So our second 4-minute of the game. You got to hold them off for the first 2. This 16, Cormier, is their number 1 goal scorer. Oh, he's right out front. Great save there by Rocca. It gets sent up the middle.
2 minutes pour Saint-Guy, 2 minutes pour Lucas, plus un 10 minutes pour Escondite. À 13 minutes 33 secondes. Finition au cavalier au numéro 7. Alex Leblanc, 2 minutes pour Lucas à 13
Cormier coming in with a shot. Big save by Rocca. McLeod going to send it around. He gets tied up.
17. Henry McKenna, 2 minutes for slashing, 2 minutes for roughing, and a 10-minute misconduct.
So McKenna had a 2 minute for slashing, 2 minute for roughing, and a 10-minute misconduct. So 2 minors and then the misconduct. Oh, great battle there by Cormier, who sends it all the way down the ice. Excellent penalty kill play there as we go for a shift change. Masters on the ice, Landon Gallant and Reed on the ice here. Okay, Cavaliers coming in hot here, dropping it back to the blue line. LeBlanc 14 with it, across to 17 coming in straight as Nelson gets knocked down in front of the net, and it's going to get knocked out of the zone by Masters and Nelson helping there. And that's going to get covered as Masters gets knocked down. Cal taking the face off here. We've got Hubbard, Gallant, and Masters on the ice. We've got 1:40 left in this penalty kill. Cormier coming on with Hubbard. Cavaliers coming in hot. This number 16, Cormier. He's looking for his goal. Back across here to Cormier. Gallant's getting tied up in front of the net with his guy. Gets deflected out here. Good pressure there by Hubbard. Cavaliers still have it though. They're going to try to set something up here as they go blue line to blue line, giving it to the Cormier. Right up the line, take a shot. Good save there by Rocca. Rocca certainly getting lots of pressure here. Oh, Cavaliers knock it out of their zone. They've got to skate it out and try and reset. Cavaliers dropping back, slowing things down here. Passing up to the blue line. They're going to go up here to the middle on the blue line, dropping it back, right across wide. Masters going to get a hold of it and send it all the way down the ice. 25 seconds left on this penalty kill. Milne and Kiersted coming on for your forwards. Gallant and Masters holding the D line here. LeBlanc on Cavaliers, skating through hard and fast here. He's looking for something right out front, but gets deflected with Gallant. Right out behind the net. They're going to try to set something up. That's the end of the penalty kill, but KV can't get anybody on soon enough. Gallant sends it back up against the boards here. Kiersted gets it up to Trites. Trites over, gets turned around here in the middle. Masters has to get back to his guy. Gets tied up there. Masters gets his guy pressed up against the boards, getting some help from Trites. Battling here as Masters gets knocked down. Masters still battling as we look for some space here. He gets knocked in the head, but nobody's going to see that. Kiersted has it. Kiersted taking it in. Nobody with him, but he's there. Kiersted takes a shot, blocked off some pads. Milne's going to try to get in there. Milne up there against the boards. Getting some help from Trites. Trites pinning his guy up. Doing a good job there. Getting some help from Milne. Milne, Trites battling. Does a good job, but Cavaliers come away with it. Pass gets passed up. Cavaliers trying to set some things up, but Mason and Curry on D there. Kiersted has it. Kiersted backhands it. It's out of the zone, but there's nobody there to pick it up. Oh, Kalp is in there, so Kalp's going to send it in deep. Gets sent back around. Picked up by Mason. Mason's in. Mason's looking across to Kalp, but it gets deflected off a stick. We got to get back. Cochran comes in for the shift change. Misses that wide pass, and we get a shot, and there's a goal. So unfortunately, Cochran came on, had to cover for Mason, who was up front. Gets past, and a wide breakaway goal there. So 1:05 left in the second period, and the Cavaliers will take a 3-2 lead.
Dernière minute de jeu dans la deuxième période. Last minute of play in the second period.
Puck gets sent in by Masters. Cochran tried to chase it around there. Puck is sent down deep. Masters has it. Masters manages to skate it through. Masters taking it through there. Masters going in. He gets taken down. Cochran goes in there deep. Landing gets in there with his guy, but again, they're going to have better puck control here as we're just going for bodies and not the puck. Reed turns it around. Cavaliers got to take it deep in their zone to try to set something back up here. Cavaliers have it in the middle as they come in with Break and Masters. They're going to get a shot off. Saved by Rocca with 14.6 seconds left. Cavaliers look like they're going to take a timeout here as they try to double the score. So we've got Nelson, Gallant, Hubbard, Cormier, and Reed on the ice here. Cavaliers taking that timeout, trying to clearly set something up with 14.6 seconds and the face-off in our zone. It does go back to them, and they're going to try a DDD. They send it in deep around the net. 9 seconds left. They do try to get a shot off there. Certainly one of their plays is what it looks like. And it's going to be 3 seconds left here. Gallant battling in the corner. And that will be the end of your second period. So they had a chance there. They were certainly had a play they were trying to set up. But we will end this second period down by 1 goal. Coming off mute, John tells me. Here we are, third period. 30 seconds left till puck drop, and your KV Knights are trailing by 1 goal. Cavaliers took 2 goals in the second period, with KV finding the net once. Both goals by Christian Reed here today for your Knights. Got ourselves in a little bit of penalty trouble in the second period, which made it a little bit more difficult. So if we can turn this around here, but Cavaliers are certainly on the hunt and not wanting to lose to the Knights today, as they're putting on the pressure here. Cavaliers having to turn that around in their zone. Cormier going in for the chase. Cormier gets his guy taken down. Good play there. Reed coming in to help as he backhands it around. Hubbard has to go into chase. Cavaliers pick it up though. Cavaliers sending it across deep. Good D there from Curry. Curry pokes it up, gets it up against the boards there. Goes back around to Devin Gallant, who takes it around the net. Devin Gallant sending it up there. Cormier in for the chase, but Cavaliers have it. Cavaliers taking it around deep on the boards. Out in the neutral zone. Curry's going to send it in deep as we go for a shift change. Cavaliers trying to take advantage of this as KV Knights finish their change. Millman. Landon misses his guy there as they come in quick. Getting a poke check there by Nelson. Right out front there, Devin Gallant up to Landon. Landon over across to McLeod. McLeod going to just chip it in and chase. D shift change finishes up with Masters jumping on the ice here. Masters going to try to pick this up. Masters sends it up the middle to McLeod, but it's just off his stick, and Cavaliers have it as they turn it around in the neutral zone. McLeod trying to poke it up there. They send it into the zone. Nelson has it. Nelson backhands it to the boards. Cavaliers have it there as Milne can't get it out. They're sending it through. Nelson stepping in. Nelson across to Gallant. It gets sent down. Landon coming in. Picked up by McLeod. Back to Nelson. Nelson tries to send it in but gets blocked. Masters having to come in there. Masters dekes around his guy. He's just going to try to send it up, but Cavaliers still having it. Nelson pressure up against his guys, and it comes out into the neutral zone. Cavaliers trying to set something up here. Cavaliers going in. Masters takes his guy down. Puck has to get picked up, and Cavaliers are just going to send it in deep, just in front of the blue-red line, so no icing. Nelson gets it up to the boards, but Cavaliers have it. Trites coming in. Trites chips it down. Going to have an icing call here. Cavaliers taking it fast through the neutral zone here. Drop back here to number 19. Trites comes in. Cavaliers pick it up right up the middle. Oh, goodness. Backhand there for Kiersted. Kiersted's got to chase it because it goes down fast on this fresh ice. So Cavaliers have it behind their net. A little bit of a skate wobble there, but they're going to have it. Cavaliers looking to set up a play here. They chip it up. Trites tries to get it turned around, but they're still going to come away with it. They get up, they take a shot, it goes wide. We've got Mason and Brake on D here. Puck gets around there. Brake's got to get there. Trites battling. Brake's trying to get away with it. Cavaliers there first. Brake battling and Cavaliers come away with it. They get it out front. Mason sends it up along the side. Kept in at the blue line. Cavaliers take a shot, right on net, take another shot, saved and covered by Rocca. Faceoff goes back and kept in at the blue line by the Cavaliers. They line something up here. Gets deflected off their skates. Hubbard trying to come in here and battle with Mason. Cavaliers come away with it. They get a shot up and deflected beyond the ice. Or onto the glass, I should say. Chipped up against the boards here. Hubbard tries to get it in, but Cavaliers keep it in. Dominating in their passes here. Big save by Rocca. And that's no icing on that. So we'll go for a shift change. Cavaliers coming in fast here. KV Knights playing a bit of a defensive game here. It's all they can seem to try to just keep the puck out of their zone. Cavaliers have it behind our net. They line up a deflected pass. Gallant can't get a piece of it, and Cavaliers again winning that puck battle. McLeod trying to get up against the boards. Cavaliers winning the puck battle. They're there again as they try to get a backhanded shot, but it goes up and into the glass. Cormier trying to come away with it, and it's going to get sent right back in. Curry has it. Curry backhand across to Gallant. Gallant up, and McLeod's bounces off his stick deep into the zone as Curry tries to bounce it off the side, but again, Cavaliers with it. Curry going to take it around his own net. Curry sends it up against the boards. McLeod has it. McLeod looking. McLeod up the middle to Milne. Chipped up to Cormier. Or sorry, Landon Gallant. Landon battling there. He's around front. Landon up to Curry. Curry tries to take a shot. He gets deflected. And we've got somebody down on the ice. No whistle. As he got smoked against Landon down.
You know what's going to happen now? Come on! Take control of the game, boys. Let's go. Take a fucking call.
You go, Mama Bear.
Boys, check on the kid. Unbelievable, man. I'm telling you. Four grown referees stand out here right now when that kid's hurt that bad. It's unbelievable.
Am I on mute? Not yet? Well, let me just Landon's down in the ice, folks, so we're just Tina Milne might be actually going out to check on him because he's definitely hurt, and we know he's had a couple of injuries.
Good job, gentlemen.
Coaches are out, so
Nice
Adam's
work.
out there with him. Unfortunately, his own teammates are trying to help him up. Oh, Jesus. Okay, mute me for a second.
Good work, boys.
What?
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
You can go. You go.
Go
You
ahead.
go. You go. Thank you.
I'm a rookie.
Just move it. Just move it.
Usually Plant over here gives me a slap.
move the camera.
How do you have four grown men as referees not check on a child?
I know.
That's embarrassing.
Do you know what number's in the box, or is he gone? Is that even on the
Yeah. Not even looking to see if he's okay. You know what I mean? Break! Take a number!
Done. He's
Just the public Wi-Fi.
Oh, yeah.
Finition Cavalier, numéro 21, Lucas Boucher.
That's plenty.
Puis 5 minutes pour obstruction à 5 minutes 47 secondes.
They lose their tempers over
Cavalier penalty to number 21, Lucas Boucher. 5 minutes for interference at 5 minutes 47 seconds.
So I'm using OBS, so I can adjust it down. Right. And since I'm recording as well, I can upload it to YouTube later. Is that right? That makes sense. All right, thank you. No problem. You say what number's in the box? Is that 12 or 15? You know? They won't catch what number went in the box? Nope.
And they're not doing the live stream. Am I live now? Volume? Done? Okay. Folks, we are back here. There's a 5-minute penalty on the board for Cavaliers on that hit to Gallant's head. He has been taken off the ice and is in the change room with Tina Milne taking a peek at him. So hopefully, but he does unfortunately look like we've got a little bit of a concussion happening there potentially. Anyway, here we are. That hit to the head is giving us a 5-on-4. McLeod here battling Calp, Cormier, Reed, and Devin Gallant on the ice. Back to Reed. Reed across to Gallant. Gallant tries to get it over there to McLeod. McLeod over to Reed. Reed takes another shot. Oof, just up and into the glass. Calp battling there against the boards, getting some help from Reed. It's back across to Cormier. Cormier sends it up. Devin Gallant. Nope. And the net is off, so we're going to stop play here. Faceoff is back to Reed. Reed to Gallant. Gallant over to Reed. Reed chips it around, getting some help from Calp, but Cavaliers get enough of it to send it all the way down the ice. Gallant going in there. Gallant looking on the play. Milne is now on the ice. Cormier is going to skate through here. Cormier across the Milne, but Cavaliers get their stick on it and they send it back in deep. McLeod down to Gallant. Gallant looking over to Milne. Milne all the way across. Cormier picks it up. Cormier over to Reed. Goes in deep, but Cavaliers are going to get there first. Cavaliers coming out strong there, and it's going to get sent into the neutral zone with Gallant looking to set something up. Over to Milne. Milne's just going to send it in as 4 Knights go get chased in. Gallant off the ice, and Masters back on. Reed over to Masters. Oh, and Cavaliers get just enough on it. Masters has got to chase his guy down. Masters gets there. Masters coming through here. 2:54. Oh, and that's a shift change happening, so McLeod didn't see that puck come into him. Masters has it deep in the night zone. 2:41 left on this penalty kill. Or, sorry, power play. Picked up by Hubbard. Hubbard skating through. Cochran, Trites, Milne on the ice with him. Hubbard through. Hubbard looking for something. He backhands it around to Cochran. Cochran sends it back around the boards. Masters trying to get there. Masters battling there against the line. It's down the ice. Hubbard tries to send it across, picked up by the Cavaliers who get a shot off. It's blocked by Trite's skate, which he is certainly feeling right now. Quite the battle happening here, and no space being given as we are deep in our zone on this power play. Oh, shoot. Masters can't clear the puck, and they get a piece of it, and they shoot. we still have a 5-on-4 game here, but Cavaliers are certainly doing a good job keeping KV in their own zone. Oh man, we fans on that a little bit, but gets picked up by Calp. Calp taking it through. McLeod tries to backhand it. Cavaliers picking it up in their zone, and Knights giving a lot of space for them to do what they want to do. Oh my goodness. Backhand to Calp there. Calp on the board, trying to send it up, but gets turned around. Cormier going into the zone with Reed. Cormier getting tied up there. He's up against the boards, getting some help from Calp. Reed coming in. McLeod trying to pick that up. McLeod pushes it back into the skate, getting some help from Calp. Cavaliers still doing a strong battle there. Gets sent up to Glant. Glant over to Reed. Reed takes a shot. Save and deflection off. Reed still battling against the boards, and it gets sent all the way down. Cavaliers first on that power play pickup there. So while we try to set up a play, they're coming in and picking up the puck before us. That's right, sending it back deep into the D. Sends right up the middle there, and that's going to be icing. What?
He let the puck go right behind.
Yeah, it's stupid.
That icing should have went off. That's bullshit.
So we are down 4-2 with 9:11 left in this game, and we haven't had got a few shots off on that 5-minute power play, but unfortunately didn't see the back of the net, and Cavaliers were able to get a shorthanded goal on us. Puck gets chipped up there by Trites. It's up against the boards. Kirsten's in to fight. They're going to set it up here against the boards. We've got Masters and Nelson on D. Masters trying to take his guy around the net. Masters gets tied up there, and they're going to try to play here. Certainly fast on the puck as Cormier comes in here, number 16, right in front. Big glove save as they get a shot off. Faceoff comes out here, held in at the blue line by Cavaliers. They're going to skate it around as they try to pass it up here. Trites is going to get it on the boards. Trites gets turned around there. He passes back to Masters. Masters over to Nelson. Nelson tries to chip it up. Gets kept in at the boards. Cavaliers turn it around there as they go on with Masters. They get a shot off. Nelson taking it around, holding it up against the boards. Cavaliers battling. Getting some help there from Milne. Kirsten with it across to Trites. Trites going to send it in deep as Trites get hit well after he doesn't have the puck. Pass up the side here. Break on for Nelson, and that's going to be offside. Off comes out. Cochran manages to get a piece of that, but Cavaliers get sent in deep by Calp as McLeod and Cochran go in to chase. Up tight against the boards here. Cochran goes in. Cavaliers again, they're playing the puck, not the body. Break got in chase. Cavaliers going to get there before him. Break takes his guy. Calp into battle with Mason. McLeod comes away with it. McLeod sends it to Cochran. Cochran's going to get knocked down. Cavaliers taking it in their zone. Stopping the play to line something up here. Cavaliers taking things around. McLeod tries to get in. They drop pass back, and they're going to get a shot off. Big save. Oh, and we get it cleared. Mason does a great job clearing that. Mason battling against his guy. Cavaliers have to take it out of the zone, but they're going to chase it back in for a shot. It goes high. And Rocca's just going to cover that for the face-off. Curry and Gallant coming on D with Cormier, Reed, and Hubbard on your forward line. Got a timeout here.
Bon, on va l'attendre dans le deuxième time.
Off here, comes back. Curry has it. Curry getting pressure against the boards, getting some help from Cormier. Hubbard has it. Hubbard tries to chip it up there, but Cavaliers going to turn it around. Reed battling as it gets sent through. Cormier coming in. Cavaliers turn it around. Reed's going to pick that up. He sends it on net, but it's going to get blocked by some skates as Cavaliers turn it around. Cavaliers coming in fast here. Cormier gets a little deflection there and getting some help from Gallant. Sorry, Curry, that is. Reed just going to send it in deep. Hubbard going in. Getting some help from Reed, but Cavaliers do some puck handling here and manage to turn it around. Reed sending it back in around the net. Hubbard taking that around. He's just going to send it in deep, and they've got to go in again as Cavaliers go for a team shift change. Puck is past Curry, going to have a breakaway 3-on-1 on Devin Gallant. Oh, they missed their pass a little bit. Devin gets it covered. Reed's going to come through. Reed's just going to put it right on net. It's going to go slightly behind and deflect it out as Knights go for a bit of a shift change here. So there's not much else that can get done as it gets turned around. It's out of the zone, so a little bit of time here in the neutral zone. Kirsten, Trites, and Kalp on your forward line. Masters is in there. Masters going to get through as he blocks a puck. Masters takes a shot, gets deflected by the goalie, but had a small chance. Kalp behind the net. Kalp backhands it up, but Cavaliers have it. Masters keeps it in as he tries to send it across. Trites gets a little bit on it. Kalp has it. Kalp tries to backhand, but Cavaliers are right there. Kept in the zone by Nelson as he sends it in deep. Trites still back behind the net, but he gets pinned up. Kalp coming in there to help. Kalp trying to backhand it, but Cavaliers are winning all those puck battles against the boards. Two Cavaliers against Masters and Nelson. Trites sending it in deep. Puck is out of the zone there, going wide. Brake gonna look for it. Brake across to Nelson. Nelson back around the net to Brake. Brake tries to send it around. He's gonna have to look as it gets blocked. He sends it deep and wide as McLeod comes in off the shift change, but McLeod misses that pass. Up and around, and it gets sent all the way down the ice. No icing. 4 minutes left in this game as we trail by 2 goals and haven't had a good opportunity in a little while. Mason looking. Mason's going to send it up. Gets tipped by Milne, and that's out. So So face off here. Face off in KV Knight zone. Mill, McLeod, and Cochran. Break and Mason. Face off comes out there, gets knocked down by McLeod, gets a shot off the side. McLeod battling against the boards, does he get out of the zone, but again, Cavaliers turn it around and it gets past Mason. Mason's gonna have to, oh, Mason blows a tire. He gets it around the boards there to break, tied up and break skates, picked up by Cochran, who's gonna send it down, get a little bit of a breakaway here by Hubbard. Hubbard's not gonna get a shot off as he gets deflected. Hubbard still has it right out front, picked up by Mason. Mason takes a shot, oh! Deflection can't get picked up, but a good chance there. Hubbard still battling hard. Pass gets sent deep across. Break has it. Break's going to send it in deep, but picked up in the middle by Cavaliers. Cavaliers skating it through. Cavaliers getting past. They're going to try to wrap around. They're going to look for that pass out front. It gets missed. So it gets chipped out by Reed as we chase it down the ice. Curry and Gallant. Nope. Break's still on, sorry. Gallant comes in for a bit of that shift change. Cavaliers getting to that puck first, and they're going to just chip it up and over deep. Cavaliers up to their D line, sending it back deeper on the net. They're the first ones there. D to D. Shot. Deflected out as Gallant battles in front of the net. Saved by Rocca as their guy has knocked down, so he's got to get off the ice. He's hurt a bit. Oh, missed pass there, but gets picked up and gets sent down the ice. Cormier gets enough on it, so there's no icing there as he chases his guy. Cavaliers turning around their net. We haven't had a shot in a while, even though we're trying to get it deep in the zone. Not going to be able to take this game without any shots on net. Curry picks it up behind our net. Curry backhands it to Kirsten, but it gets deflected. And woo! Cavaliers picking up these missed chances by Knights and getting the shots. Faceoff goes back to Cavaliers. Kirsten tries to get in there with his body, misses slightly. They get back up and get a shot off. Deflected off Rocca's pads. Nelson has it. Nelson sends it up there. Gets turned around. That's going to be offside. Touches it. Offside! It came out and went back in! Am I the only... Sorry, folks. Came out and went back in, but apparently that's not offside.
Last minute of play in this third period.
Trites battling here against the boards here. Really just trying to get out to them. Trites is down with his guy as Cavaliers come away with it here. Masters and Nelson on D. They're just going to try to get a shot off, but tied up in Masters' body, gets past, but Rocca deflects it. 30 seconds left. We're still down 2 goals. Nelson just trying to skate it up and through. Nobody's, guess we will call icing. No shift change can happen here. 22 seconds as we look to just get out of this game. Face-off goes back to the Cavaliers. They try to take a shot from the blue line. It's deflected off. Nelson has it. Nelson battling there. It gets chipped up. Kirsten's trying to get there. They've got 11 seconds left in this game. Cavaliers have it in the zone. They're still trying to get away with a shot. Gets a battle there by Nelson. Nelson gets pinned up against the boards, but that's going to be the end of the game. So KV Knights lose this one 2-4. here in Bucktouche. We are back on the ice tomorrow afternoon with, I believe, Odyssey at U2M. Tomorrow